FCAT crew. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It's boys basketball. Frontier strikes right back. Reg takes the three in the corner. 3 threes in a row for the Red Hawks.
Pulls the three.
Yes! What a shot! Oh my God!
Look at that!
And you can kiss that goodbye!
That's the game.
This is exactly how the JV game was going.
Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. It's the boys up tonight against the undefeated Pioneer Valley Panthers. Tough matchup here for the Red Hawks, but they are ready for it. Been looking good in the warm-ups, coming into this game 6-2, and they're feeling pretty confident. They're ready to play a physical game, Tyler, and they have been looking forward to this game just as much as we have, I think. But as we said, Panthers coming into this game undefeated, high stakes in and of itself, as they are on top of the conference. You want to win against them to try and stake your claim to a top spot here. Beyond that, it's even more of an important game and day here for the North Hampshire South Conference, because it is a 4-way tie. You heard that right, a 4-way tie for second place. All 4 of those teams are playing right this second. Wow. They're playing right now. Greenfield, Frontier, Mahar, and Drury all tied for second place in the Hampshire South Conference. Same in-conference record. Greenfield is playing against Lennox, Mahar is playing against Turners Falls, and Drury is playing against Hopkins. And of course, Frontier is playing against Pioneer. So a lot is going to be shaken up in those standings tonight, Tyler.
Absolutely, Mason. Yeah, this is a highly anticipated game, as you were saying. The energy here is wild. The Frontier went for the blackout. I was a little confused, as you know, Pioneer is a team that is dressed only in black currently.
Yes.
But yeah, I like the energy. I'm curious to see. We were watching earlier the Pioneer versus Frontier boys basketball game from last year. That was a very interesting. Yeah, that was a whole different team from this Frontier and from Pioneer.
And a whole different attitude as well. Seniors and other players missing from both Frontier and Pioneer, but 3 big players to watch out for on Pioneer. You got number 3, Kurt Redeker, number 10, Braden Thayer, and number 15, Alex McClellan. Those are 3 of your starting 5 right there, each with over 100 points. The lead scorer, 195 points, number 10, that's Braden Thayer. Him and Kurt Redeker, we're going to be keeping an eye on them to break 200 tonight here in the Nest. But right now, we're going down onto the floor for the starting lineups in this highly anticipated matchup. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. We're about to have the jump ball here in Goodnow Gymnasium. The nest getting packed with the blackout theme on Frontier's ends of the stand. It's going to be Rowan Modesto taking the jump ball. Lost to the Panthers. That was Alex McClelland, wearing number 15 in black tonight, who won the jump ball. Now almost bobbles a pass. Deep ball, Thayer off the rim. A rare miss for Thayer. He is deadly beyond the arc. And now rebound staying with the Pioneers, or with Pioneer, excuse me, and now saved. Great effort there from Dredge. He knocked the ball away and then saved it with a diving effort. Coast to coast, finish isn't there for the Red Hawks. Modesto, and now Redeker driving, pitches it back out. They got an open man up top. Around the horn with it now is Glazier. Jackson Glazier over to the left wing. Now driving Redeker through traffic, denied. Looked like Modesto might have gotten a hand on it, but it didn't go. Now Millette pulls the jumper, knocks it down.
It was very aggressive passing and driving, and you're going to see that all night.
Frontier talked about playing a physical game today, and they're coming out that way on defense. Dropping back is Glazier to the logo, guarded by Modesto. Now on the right wing, it's Redeker, looking for someone to pass to. Takes it up himself to the point, leaves it over for Glazier on the left wing. Red Hawks fans stand up, ready to get loud. Thayer, guarded by Millette, 10 on 10. Drives, pops it back out. Redeker on the baseline, and one.
Yep, gets it there. There's going to be a lot of boards in this game, Mason.
And it looks like that call is going to be against Garrett Dredge. First foul of the game coming within the first minute and a half. Doesn't make the three-point play. Rebound popped up and brought down by Max Millette. Jump ball. And it's going to go Frontier.
Two players to watch there on that jump ball. Number 3 for Pioneer and number 10 from Frontier.
Frazier bringing it up for the Red Hawks. Met by Braden Thayer. Now over to Ellis. Ellis in the near corner, pitches it across. Modesto has the ball. Now back up top. Ellis pulls the three. Short, boards tipped. Dredge on the putback, it isn't there. And Modesto, good job laying off. Could have been a foul if he stuck with that one. Now Thayer sees the lane, drives, and one.
That's the foul with it. Wow.
And Braden Thayer is a player that you expect to be making everything when he goes to the line.
Absolutely, as you were saying, he is deadly on the court. He can hit it from anywhere, and he is consistent in all levels of his game, so expect these to go in.
Three-point play for Thayer is there, and he's now just 2 points shy of hitting 200 on the season. Just about halfway through. Incredible stuff. And now it's Modesto at the point, left wing. Now Dredge dumping it down low. Ellis punches it back out. Here comes Frazier, sells it short. He goes down hard trying to get the boards. And now here comes the Panthers drawing the jump from Dredge. And now they put it back up. Thayer, his hook shot isn't there. And he gets his own rebound as he tapped it over the Red Hawks defense.
Tipped all over the place.
Ben Werner, and looks like we're going to have, it's going to be a foul against Alex Ellis. Does it look like he pushed down Braden Thayer? Yes.
3 fouls against the Red Hawks already. Not even 3 minutes in the game.
Glazier looking for someone, picked off. Millette, clean steal up against Thayer, driving the baseline, puts it up, and it drops down.
Great shot. That's Millette classic.
Millette with both baskets for the Red Hawks so far tonight. 5-4 the score. Pioneer leading, driving the baseline off the fake. It isn't there for Redeker. And now Millette comes back. Pitches it back. Modesto wants the three. Hesitated too much, but Frazier gets the rebound. Out to the far side of the court. Guarded closely, looking for someone. And a timeout's going to be called.
Yeah, good timeout there. Frazier was in the corner, got the rebound after a quick shot, and nothing could find just trapped in the corner. He wasn't really darted that close, just he didn't have a good outlet.
And a fast-paced early minutes of the game here, just 3:10 into the game and a 5-4 score. What we saw, this is what we saw from the girls' game yesterday, Tyler. It was close early on and stayed close, but more importantly, low scoring. That was the trend last night.
Absolutely.
Right now it's following that trend. Guys still filling each other out. Defense is making a lot of big stops for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you were saying, in these competitive matchups, defense is paramount. You're going to see a lot of aggressive stops and some, of course, fouls. As we were saying, there's already 3 coming from Frontier this early.
Yeah. And that was a part of the reason why Frontier actually lost their last game to Drury. We were talking to some of the players about that. Max Millette got into foul trouble with, I think it was just a minute into the second quarter. He already had 3 to his name. And so he definitely has that in the back of his mind. He's clean on the sheet right now. But a couple other players from Frontier have 1 foul listed down apiece. And the pass is going the other way. Modesto can't believe it.
Yep. Quick little stop there. That happens.
And the lob gets over Thayer to Redeker. Redeker brings it across half court, guarded closely by Dredge. He breaks out to his right, pitches it back out, 3-ball. Glazier knocks it off the rim and out. Now it's Ellis. Ellis sees his man down low. Modesto pitches it out. Dredge, 3-ball. Doesn't go, and the boards aren't there for Ellis. Picked up by Redeker. Stretch pass over to Thayer in the corner. 3-ball. He got it.
Wow, what a play. He didn't wait down low. He went to the corner for the 3.
And that is 200 for Braden Thayer in impressive fashion. Backdoor feed. Dredge with the finish.
There it is. Very fast paced.
And now Redeker draws the foul as he goes up. 4 fouls already in the first quarter for the Redhawks.
Yep, that's certainly going to, they're going to feel that later. They need to make sure that this doesn't stay consistent throughout the game.
And it's Ellis who picks up his 2nd there. Early stuff just going to hurt you a lot down the road, but Redeker misses his 1st there. Miller coming in for Alex Ellis.
Yep, they got to really be careful down low.
And he misses both of them. Rebound, it stays with with Pioneer. High off the glass. Redeker put back, he got it.
No one could stop him.
These are all tall players for Pioneer. Tall, strong, built guys. Redhawks with Frazier on the left wing. Plenty of screens up top, going around everyone. He loses the ball, picks it back out. And now to Modesto. Millette, 15 to shoot. Millette driving out to Frazier. Fakes the 3. Now he moves in and fumbled the pass. Now it's going the other way and no foul on the play. Not Glazier. That was McClelland who went down as Miller was diving for the ball. Now the refs are having a discussion. It was signaled first to be Frontier's ball. And it's going to stay with Frontier.
A lot of conferring here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very fast-paced, hard to see.
Long pass down to Frazier, back to Millette. Millette showing off the bag, looking around the court. Millette out to Dredge. Dredge driving, pulls it from the elbow. Got it!
Good shot.
Hawks still trailing by 2. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. They drop back on defense. Handoff to Thayer from Glazier. Thayer over to his left, back to Thayer. Now it's Redeker. Gets it punched away, and a foul called against Max Millette.
Yep. Frontier's got to be really careful with stacking these penalties on their higher scorers like Max Millette and Alex Ellis.
Yeah.
Already giving Pioneer a bonus. 2 3/4 left.
The Frontier promised to play aggressively, but you got to play clean too. Messy execution is going to get you nowhere, as it's Redeker at the line. already has 2 trips there. This is his 3rd as he makes his first shot for his 5th point of the night. Both teams, their total scores coming from just 2 players apiece.
Yep.
Redeker and Thayer for Pioneer, and Millette and Dredge for the Redhawks. Redeker misses his 2nd shot, pitch back out. Thayer from downtown. Short off the front rim, and now picked back up, pitched out. McClelland, they're looking for Thayer. He gets it at the point, now he drops back. Hawks resetting on defense. Thayer taking his time. Now on the left wing, Glazier popping up, and now here comes Thayer. Sends it out wide. 3 ball. Off the rim, rebound loose, stays with Pioneer. Redeker gonna drive, puts it up, and it was Millette who denied him from behind. Now Dredge pulls it, and he's gonna go to the line.
Wow, great job drawing the foul there. That Dredge.
Breaks the clean sheet for the Panthers as he sets himself up on the nail, and it's gonna be against Redeker. Once again, big scorer. And it's going to be Modesto who checks out. Ty Skorowski coming in for him. And it looks like we're going to have another substitution here as well for Pioneer this time. Judah Glenn, number 13, coming in for Jackson Glazier. And 0 for 2 is Dredge, but Millette makes it count.
Great recovery. Good job finishing.
Now Redeker, jab step goes the other way. 3 ball from the far corner, knocks it down.
Dang.
Will Glazier.
What shot.
And there's a timeout, 2nd one of the night, taken by Coach Morse.
Yeah. Yep, need to slow down the play there. Frontier usually uses their momentum to their advantage, but right now they are just fouling, not making great decisions, and just not putting up too many points.
They're sticking with the Panthers, though, so far, just 4 points behind them, but they haven't been able to pull away, tie them since the initial moments of the game, or take the lead, really, in any significant fashion in this game so far. So
exactly.
They've been trailing on the scoreboard and also just mentally on the court behind Pioneer in the whole of this game so far. We got just under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and this is a time to remind you that we have our sponsors back here at Frontier Community Access Television. This stream is brought to you by our 2 sponsors, Albert Hearing Services. Thanks to our cameraman right now, who's our producer in our last coverage earlier tonight, Tom Albert, and Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports. Right now, it's Miller inbounding it to Millette. Back to Miller. Was looking for Dredge, but it's Skorowski at the point. Skorowski driving on the right lane. Step back 3, Miller off the glass, it's not there, and McClelland reels down the boards. Over to Redeker, sees the lane, gets the bucket.
Wow. Great rebuttal, it's going to be back and forth.
Millette, Hawks down by 6 now. Sees Frazier. Frazier thought about Dredge, backdoor feed, picked off, clean. Glenn sends it across the court. Thayer, now it's Redeker down low. Redeker. Glenn, not there with the 3. Boards taken by himself. Knocks down his own man. Swung around. Thayer from the corner. Off the back rim and out. Here comes Millette. Sees Skorowski up against McClelland. Punches it in.
Great finish.
Back to a 4-point difference. Pioneer moving it slow. Redeker gets across half court. Taking a low dribble here. Knee high. Shot clock at 25. Glenn over to Thayer. Steps back still with his dribble, and now it's over to McClelland. Some movement in the paint. Popping up is Glazier. Will Glazier over to Thayer. 3 ball. Won't have it. And Frazier reels down the boards. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock off. Miller looking over to Millette on the left wing. Guarded by Redeker. Millette, backdoor feed, up top. Frazier didn't want it. 8 seconds off the glass. Not there. Lob for Pioneer incoming. 4 seconds to go. It's going to be Thayer. He gets close, loses the ball, and it's a foul against Millette. The Hawks didn't take a shot when they needed to, and now they end up giving Pioneer free throws.
This is detrimental. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, already having two star players, starters, captains, having 2 fouls this early in the game, just in the first quarter. So it makes the first. Wow.
And Ellis will check back in for the final 0.6 of the quarter. We'll see more of him in the second quarter after the short intermission. 2 for 2 at the line is Thayer. And it's going to be Ellis who will not put it up. So, 6-point deficit for the Red Hawks as they're trailing the Panthers here at the end of 8. Defense still strong for both teams, but it's the deep range shooters that are really killing the Red Hawks here from Pioneer.
Yeah, exactly, Mason. Yeah, that's totally right. The Frontier team is being a little bit slow in the transitions there, aren't being able to stop the shooters. Thayer has been scoring left and right, and it's really been shutting it down. However, I think one important thing is some context here. The Panthers have beaten both of the teams that this Frontier team has lost to so far. They beat Greenfield by 8 and Drury by 31.
Yeah.
Massive.
Pioneer just hasn't lost to anyone, plain and simple. They've won 9 straight. They're looking for 10 in a row here tonight. And last season, they got all the way to both the Western Mass semifinals and the state semifinals for Division 5. Currently, they are first in the Hampshire South Conference, and they are first in Division 5. This is as tough an opponent as you could look for the Red Hawks to have in the regular season, and they're hanging with them right now, down 6 points, but they got to keep playing close in the second quarter and onward to make it a competitive game. As they drop back on defense here off the opening whistle of the second quarter, blows past Ellis, backdoor try, rolls out, loose boards, and it was Glazier who had it for a second, and it's picked off McClellan. The stretch pass from Millette did not work out. Now a wide open Will Glazier gets it.
Massive miscommunication there from the defense. Nobody was on the man.
Now the Hawks down by 8 after the error on the first offensive possession. They'll move it slower this time around. Handoff to Skorowski as he gets taken down, loses the ball, and that is a travel.
Yep.
Call that 10 times out of 10. And it's going to stay with the Red Hawks on the far side of the court. Shot clock is reset on that call.
Frontier really needs to keep their heads clear here, not get heated. They just need to focus on getting some points.
Dredge from across half court brings it down, and the pass to Millette picked off. Passing lanes being eradicated here by the Panthers. Thayer against Miller. Hands it off, now in the corner. Thayer has McClelland up top. Thayer drives, punches it out. Will Glazier over to Jackson Glazier. Jackson Glazier over to McClelland. Alex McClelland waiting at the logo. 10 to shoot. Now it's Jackson Glazier. He moves forward to the point, dropping back. Thayer looking for a deep ball. He drives instead, puts up the fade. It's not there. Boards loose, and it's Frontier's ball.
Wow.
Ellis thought he might have a quick answer there from the arc, but he pitches it back out. Miller moving it to the left, looking back to his right, and Larson breaks free for it. Now it's Millette with the ball. Driving, steps back, keeping it himself. Got to punch it down. Loose ball recovered by Ellis, putting it up, and Will Glazier rips it free. 3 offensive possessions and 3 offensive turnovers from the Red Hawks to open the second quarter. Glenn down low now. It's McClelland. Thayer in motion on the low blocks to the right. He steps back out. Double teamed in the corner. Millette almost strips it away, swinging it around. Will Glazier doesn't want it. And now it's Thayer. 3 ball as the shot clock runs out.
Just in the nick of time, putting the shot in.
And the Red Hawks get it in off the inbound, looking for some kind of answer. They're down 23-12 now. Panthers coming out strong here in the second quarter. Millette calling out the play. Larson goes in motion. Ellis leaves it for Dredge. Pitching it to the other side. Miller, backdoor feed, connects with Dredge. Back out. Ellis for three. Got it!
There it is.
Ellis breaks onto the scoreboard, and that's usually a good sign for the Red Hawks.
Yep, usually they can start pulling away, getting some more points. Let's see if it happens here.
Was looking for a fast feed down to McClelland, but now it's loose. Glazier doesn't have it, and it's kept alive somehow. Passed it right to his man, McClelland. And now Thayer slows it down. Under 20 on the shot clock. Panthers have been taking up a lot of time on their offensive possessions as well. Jackson Glazier creates the separation. Three ball from the logo!
Oh my gosh, Curry range. That.
And now it's Dredge bringing it up. Hawks desperately looking for an answer. It's Miller with it on the left wing. Millette takes the handoff up to the arc. Leaning to his left. Larson drives, sends it cross court. Miller out to Dredge, trying to swing it back around. Larson with it on the left, between his legs. Now Larson back out. Ellis, three ball, got it!
Wow.
Again!
That is on a roll.
2 for 2 from the arc is Ellis in this quarter. 4 minutes to go. 8-point lead for the Panthers. Backdoor try, pitch back out. Three ball in the corner, doesn't go down. Rebound loose, Ellis gets it. Runs into Jackson Glazier trying to get it to Millette, but he does. Millette pulls the deep two, and he gets it.
Nice.
Hasty shot, but some good points for the Red Hawks. They draw within 6. Thayer taking his time. McClelland pressured by Miller. Miller almost knocks the ball free. Now McClelland drives out to the near corner. Jackson Glazier now around. McClelland for three. High arc, not there. Rebound loose. Millette brings it down. Knocked free, and it's going to be a foul against Judah Glenn.
First one of this quarter. Very different story than it was last quarter.
Guarantee that's mostly thanks to Coach Morris giving his team an earful. Why are we fouling this much, guys? We don't need to.
Absolutely, setting them straight.
We can play better than that. But still, some of the starters on the bench. Dredge just checked off. It's Modesto came back on for him. And a deflected pass going the other way is Glenn, who just picked up his first foul, and he doesn't get the bucket, and denied! Millette can't believe the call.
Fouls him.
And now that's his third. 3 fouls in the second quarter again for Max Millette.
Yeah, again, another hasty. It's a bad omen. He really needs to take his time.
And Redeker misses the first. Frazier comes in for Max Millette. To make it a 7-point lead, and he does. Redeker now with 8 points on the night. And the Red Hawks have it with Miller. Now it's Larson on the left side. Ellis takes the three from the corner, out of the cage. Still a 7-point lead, moving fast as the Panthers. Redeker dropping back behind the arc. Redeker calling out the play. Kurt Redeker over to the right. Now it's Jackson Glazier. Glazier hands it off to McClelland at the logo. 15 to shoot. Waiting up top is McClelland. Pressured by Larson. Now he gets it down low to Glenn. Backdoor feed. Redeker sees a lane, and it's going the other way. I did not catch the motion there, Tyler.
I did not either, yeah.
Redeker making sure he understands the call there. And I'm not sure if it was a player foul. I think he might have traveled, is what it was.
That's fair.
Yeah. With a turnover nonetheless, Miller, and that is going to be a foul against Ben Werner. Werner, not a guy to get on the scorecard, but a great defender. He's wearing number 1 tonight for the Panthers.
Absolutely, very scrappy. We've seen him have a very similar defensive play style as Garrett Dredge. Yep.
Now here comes Miller on the right side. Picks up his dribble. Ellis for three. Got it!
Dang. So that's third of the night. Look at that.
3 for 4 from range is Alex Ellis, and now he drops back on defense with the rest of the Redhawks. Here comes Braden Thayer for the answer. Not there. Rebound loose. Picked up. Glenn pitches it out around the horn. Redeker drives. Puts it up off the glass. Not there. Redeker gets his own rebound. No shot. And it's going to be Modesto who picks up the foul. I believe that's his first.
Yeah.
Might be his second. It is his first.
Yeah, nevertheless, Durso taking him out.
From the corner, McClellan knocks it down.
Cold.
His first points of the night as the Panthers go back up by 7. Miller across half court, up against Werner. Miller showing off the bag, connects with Frazier. The pass was behind him, but he recovered. Now it's over on the far side of the court. Larson driving to the nail, looking for someone. Frazier wide open, steps forward. Lane somehow gets it in. What a move on the blocks by Diego Frazier. The play is behind the Redhawks, and no call. Could have gone either way, but now McClellan pitches it from the arc, and it's not there. Frazier gets the rebound. I'm surprised there wasn't a call for either side of the ball there.
Charger illegal block. Whoa.
And now Frazier trying to get it across. High pass, and now it's going the other way. McClellan gets the easy bucket.
Wow, bringing it back to 7 yet again.
4:85 to go. Back to Miller off the inbound. Miller. And now Pioneer has a press going, catching the Redhawks off guard. Miller trying to break it himself, and now Frazier has it, double teamed up high. Frazier breaks through, sees Durso off the high pass. Down goes Frazier. Ellis, step back, sees Miller, 15 to shoot. Miller driving on the left, puts it up, not there. Rebound goes to Thayer. Shot clock is off, 15 to go. Braden Thayer bringing it up for the Panthers, and now he slows it down. He's going to do it himself here, waiting for a last-second shot to make it a 10-point lead. Thayer puts it up. That's only going to be 2. And that is the half.
That's all he needs. He knew he could take the one-on-one, so he did. Got 2 points quick on the board, bringing it to a 9-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the game, I think, so far, right?
They were leading by 11 at one point when they went on a stretch, I think. But just about. I mean, you're looking at close to double digits of a lead. The Hawks going in the locker room looking for some answers, looking for a way to play clean more than anything. It's the fouls that are really hurting them because they're playing very well otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely. This is still a very interesting, high energy game. So,
yeah. So the Hawks down by 9 at the end of the first half. 34 to 25. When we come back, the final 16 minutes of this crucial game in the Hampshire South Conference. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm still Mason Smith here with Tyler Wolkowitz. We're coming into the second half here in Goodnow Gymnasium. 25-34 the score. Pioneer leading over the Red Hawks.
This game drawing out fans from both teams, both student and parent alike. Almost a full gym here. Very good to see.
And it's going to be the Red Hawks starting with it first. Frazier bringing it off the inbound. Quick three from Modesto. Doesn't go. Boards go to McClelland. The boards have been an issue as well for the Red Hawks, as now it's moved the other way quickly by the Panthers. Thayer pitches it down. Redeker almost loses it out of bounds, but now he sends it back up top for Jackson Glazier. He was looking for Werner. Now he gets it to Werner. Back to Redeker. Redeker at the nail, dropping back. Now it's McClelland, wide open three off the back of the rim, and it's going to be a foul against Kurt Redeker.
Yep.
His second of the night. And a quick one to start off the second half here.
Yeah, the pace is already going to be a little slow coming out of the halftime break, but see how it changes.
But the starting five back out for both teams, including Max Millett, who has 3 fouls. Loose ball underneath the Panthers, and it's sent free by, that was Jackson Glazier in the corner. McClelland for 3 again, and he knocks it down. Now it's Frazier at the point, hands it off, and a high pass. Ellis let it get away from him. And now he brings it back, looking for Millett, and he gets it to him. Millett puts up the 3, short. Rebound goes cleanly to Thayer, and McClelland barely got his hands on it. He was not ready for that. Puts up the 3, knocks it down.
What a recovery. Yeah.
He has been wide open on all of Pioneer's offensive possessions of this half so far.
Yeah, forcing a timeout from Morris to make sure his boys are covering. They know who they need to cover. Thayer is by far their most talented player, and leaving him at any scenario open, even when he wasn't paying attention just seconds before, is dangerous.
Yeah, now it's down 15 for the Red Hawks, Tyler, and that's just, they haven't been able to make anything happen offensively since they've come back from the locker room. Just been getting completely shut down. Bad passes, bad handles. They don't look like themselves.
Yeah, no, this is totally not the team we just seen warming up during the half minutes before.
Yeah. So as they take a timeout here, very much needed, called by Coach Morse. Pioneer just trying to keep their pace going. And it's a winning pace. As we said, undefeated on the season. Their closest game, I believe, was barely in the single digits. I mean, they've won by huge margins pretty much in every game, and the closest was against Greenfield by 8, which, yeah, that's 1 bucket away from being double digits. So very strong team that the Hawks are playing against here. It's Frazier at the point, leaning to his right. Now he sends it over to the left with Ellis. Ellis punching back. Now he drives through, and he cashes it down.
There it is. Good quick bucket.
Breaks out into the double digits himself with that basket. 11 on the night, leading the Red Hawks. Thayer over to McClelland, who's guarded by Ellis. McClelland in the near corner, back up top for Werner. Now Glazier, and Frazier is going to get called for a foul. Only his first of the night. So now the foul's getting spread out, or excuse me, his second. Foul is still getting spread out a little bit more by the Red Hawks. But they were clean for about 2 minutes here. And this is going to be Tatsuya Goodrow coming onto the floor for Frazier after he just picked up a foul. Goodrow covering Werner. Wide open McClelland again, and he misses this time. Good break for the Red Hawks. And Thayer's wide open, and he'll make it count.
No one's surprised. He's hyped.
Now Dredge. Over to the left, it's Ellis. Looking for Millett, popped up, Ellis gets it back. Trying to feed Goodrow, and it's out of bounds on Redeker.
Just flying in front of stray balls. It's working out in their favor thus far, Mason.
Modesto hands it back off. Millette under Redeker. He pulled the jumper as Redeker went flying over him. And now it's going back the other way. Thayer over the screen.
He's feeling it. Oh my gosh, back to back to back.
The stress was put on McClellan during the break, and now it's Thayer who's going off. Dredge on the right wing, over to Ellis at the point. Goodrow was looking for a pass down low. Ellis now over to Modesto. Dredge, 15 to shoot. Dredge pulls it up top for Ellis. Ellis fakes the pass. Dredge open, 3. Too far, no one on the boards. Now it's Thayer moving fast. He's got an opening. Ellis contests, and he knocks it too far. McClellan resets, and Redeker slows it down. Sends it over to the right side with Jackson Glazier. Now it's McClellan open for a 3. He gets it again.
There's too many weapons, too many shooters for this Frontier team to handle.
It's too much space. Perimeter defense falling through for the Redhawks. Backdoor try, out to Dredge, fakes the shot. Now he pulls it, 3 too far. Again, no one home down low for the rebound, and it's Werner, hands it off. Redeker with the finish. Good sequence from the Panthers.
As they break 50 for the night.
Leaving the Redhawks in the dust here in the third quarter. Going on a huge streak, virtually unanswered. I think Frontiers had 1 bucket in this whole first half.
Yep.
Or second half, excuse me. Alice steps back, 3 ball, got it!
There it is, proving you wrong.
See if he can get back into his rhythm. So the Hawks are down by 21. Bigger than any difference we saw in the JV game. And now it's Thayer. 20 to shoot. Thayer at the logo, swings it down low to McClellan, guarded by Goodrow. Redeker taking it on the near side, drives through and 1.
Great job drawing the foul there. Getting right in his face, having a low arm for the bucket.
3 subs coming in for the Red Hawks. Miller, Skorowski, and Pachurik in for Modesto, Dredge, and Goodrow. And that's going to be Modesto's second foul of the night. That has sent Redeker to the line here. 3-point play is there for Kurt Redeker.
Huge.
Millette brings it up fast. Taking it to the left side. Millette, backdoor feed. Skorowski gets it back out to Millette. Now it's Ellis. Driving, great pass. Millette, what a finish!
There it is. You got to see that more for the Frontier Red House to come back.
Still down by quite a few, 32 to 54 here. Redeker driving, pitches it to the corner. Wide open is Will Glazier. Doesn't make it count. And now Miller off the boards. Millette through traffic, and he draws the foul. That is going to be against Alex McClellan, if I saw that right. No, it's going to be against Will Glazier.
Yeah, Frontier really needs to stick to what's been working for them all season. Matt Millette driving to the hoop is almost an unstoppable force. There's been many different strategies to try to stop it, but none of them have really worked. So they just got to keep letting this man take these shots.
Millette misses the first take on the throw.
A rare event for him. He's definitely very consistent on the line.
Now Millette misses both. Ellis reels in the boards. Loose. Millette with it now. Still loose. And it's taken away by Will Glazier, who committed the foul to send Millette to the line in the first place. Redeker with an opening. Tears through. And 1. Huge stuff from Redeker.
Yeah, again, it's back and forth. Redeker and Millette have just been driving to the hoop. Drawing the foul is huge.
And the 3-point play not there for Redeker. Skorowski receives the pass on the near side. Over to Ellis, sees an opening, takes the 3, can't knock it down. Loose boards, and it goes to Pioneer. By the way, that was Skorowski picking up his first foul. And Morse wants a timeout.
That'll be his 4th out of 5 for the entire game.
Well, he's got to spend it. They got to find a way to get back into this. Down
Absolutely.
24. Yep,
this is a very, very large lead, and they need a completely different shift here. This is insane. This is definitely a big deficit.
I mean, they're averaging about what I expected them to.
Yep.
Pioneer averaging 20 more points than Frontier in their games that they've played this season. Frontier averaging around 55 and Pioneer averaging 72. So this difference makes sense considering the kind of scores that they have. And it was up to Frontier to try and disrupt that offense, and they were able to execute that fairly well in the first half. Defense has been nowhere except left alone in the locker room in this second half.
Absolutely. This is not the team to do it against. Best in the conference. Absolute college future players.
McClelland, with the points he scored tonight, has broken past 150. And if Redeker can take 3 more points, he'll break into 200 as well. And that's a good move from Glenn. Can't get the finish as Skorowski got lost on the play. Now Thayer slows it down. His father, by the way, Scott Thayer, the coach of the team at Pioneer. Redeker, season opening, drives. Room for McClelland. Will be short. Skorowski on the boards. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Skorowski drives, puts it up. No one there again for the rebound, but now Miller tears it away. And he's going to get called for a foul.
The ref might think that was a bit too aggressive of a pull away there, but yeah. Happened before the jump.
Long pass again. Pachurik is there. Can't do it 2 times in a row. And now Larson, double team, trying to break away, and it's stripped. Moving back onto offense, Redeker with the finger roll.
Yeah.
He's now just 1 point shy of 200, 199 on the season. Looking for it somewhere in the 9 minutes left in this game. Larson hands it off. Now in the corner, Larson again. Looking back up for Ellis, and it's taken away by McClelland. Ellis takes it back, still with McClelland. He gets up, and we're going to see a foul call. No, it's a travel. Got himself back up on his knees, and that's going to be a travel call.
Yep. Turn it over there. Just over a minute left in the third quarter.
Larson taking it up for the Red Hawks. Redeker playing good defense against Millette, and the Hawks finally get it to him. Millette reaching into the bag. Looking to pull something here. Bustles through and one.
Takes it. Yep, the crowd erupts. Expecting to see a lot of aggressiveness from Millette. Just needs to be very careful not to draw another foul.
And I think if I saw the signal right, yeah, that's against Kurt Redeker, and that's his 3rd foul. 3-point play for Max Millette. 13 points on the night with that made free throw. And it's going to be Redeker going to the bench. Jackson Glazier coming in for him. Now McClelland finally gets it in to Glazier. Back to McClelland. Sends it up the near side. Glenn hands it back off for Thayer. Millette guarding closely. Thayer dropping back to half court. Looking for something, and it's going to be a foul against Millette. That's going to be his 4th. Plenty of fans and parents upset about that one. As it also, well, it's only for 33 seconds, but it's going to give Pioneer a bonus here.
Yet again, they got one in the first as well.
Thayer bricks it off the front of the rim.
Not like it matters much. They already have a sustainable lead. They just need to keep scoring and stopping Frontier from scoring.
Makes the second one, corrects his mistake.
30 seconds left.
Millette, jab step, sees Pachurik, deep two, can't knock it down. Millette reaching for the boards, and he stepped out as he was struggling for it. Showing some effort that the Hawks have been lacking in this game. No real consistent rebounds in this second half. There's been no one down low.
Yeah,
literally no one for the Red Hawks.
You have not been seeing any diving plays, any crazy moves. It's usually something we always note. Nothing today.
But the shot clock is off here. Thayer takes it across with the pass to McClelland. He sees Will Glazier down low, back up to Thayer. Thayer going to want to try it himself again. Setting up a screen. He's taking it to his right. Splitting the defense. McClelland takes the buzzer beater short. And it will be 59-35 at the end of 3. 1/4 of 8 minutes left to go. Hawks just about out of reach here at home. And the goal here, I mean, you want to try and climb back as much as possible. But if you're looking at the divisional standings, which is the ultimate goal of these teams, the margin of deficit or victory that you can have, the maximum margin that's marked down in those sheets is 10. So you want to get within single digits of this team if you can, if you're the Red Hawks right now.
Yeah, and if you can't quite make that, that might be the case in this. We'll have to see how the game progresses in the first part of the last quarter here. They just want to maybe just play some players, show them what it's like to play a really tough team, and this, Mason, is a really tough team.
Starting 4 back out again. Excuse me, starting 5 back out again. Nope, starting 4. Will Glazier out there for the Pioneer Panthers. Starting 4 plus Will Glazier joining Jackson Glazier out there. And same group as before at the end of the third for the Red Hawks. Starting with the Panthers, McClelland going to be inbounding to Braden Thayer. Thayer with 23 points on the night, with 218 on the season. From the logo, passes it up to Jackson Glazier. Now McClelland with the short jumper, rattles out. And now Miller gets the boards, bringing it up fast. Splits the two-man. Millette picks it up off the ground. Baseline, floater, it's down.
There you go. Keep going.
Breaks into 15 on the night. Redeker, spin move, puts it up and down. There is 200 for Kurt Redeker, making it 61-37. Panthers, jab step from Ellis, driving on the right blocks, and that's going to be a foul against Ellis.
Yep, call going the other way.
His third of the night, yeah. And now we're going to see Modesto come back in. Pachurik, after serving his time on the floor. Redeker breaks free, gets the inbound, taking a knee-high dribble up against Ellis, gets across half court. Now surveying the floor, gets it over to McClelland. Guarded by Miller. Pass is going to be out of bounds, but it was negated there by a foul.
Yep. Into your second of the quarter. Third on Modesto.
He looked confused about that call. But after the inbound, it comes up top. Judah Glenn, deflected pass, still finds its way to Thayer, pulls the jumper, can't find the bottom of the net, and Larson with a nice move on the steal. Steps it back, sees Modesto, jumper from the nail, knocks it down. Good transition points for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. Just keep up the pace, sprint to the other court and score.
Now it's Jackson Glazier, guarded by Modesto, gets it over to his right. Redeker looking for Thayer. It's Glenn up top. Sees Glazier. Doesn't have enough room for the shot he wants. Pitches it down low. Redeker. And it's staying off the deflection. And Larson checks onto the bench. It's going to be Skorowski coming on for him. Loose pass.
Wow.
And it is going to be Frontier's ball.
A rare blunder from Thayer.
Looked like it was a miscommunication, too. Was
Yeah.
trying to get it over to Glenn, but some good coverage as well from the Red Hawks. But Millette brings it up. 6 minutes to go in the game. 39-61, Pioneer. 3-ball, Skorowski. Bang!
That's it. Hot off the bench. There it is.
I haven't seen him in a minute, and he gets right back on the scoreboard. 42-61. Bringing it within 20. Here comes Redeker, and that is going to count.
Yep. Draws the foul as well.
And I believe it was Ellis who set his, did not set his feet down there. But he's going to pick up the foul, I'm pretty sure. No,
Yeah,
it's Modesto with his 4th.
Yep.
3-point play for Redeker, dominating the low blocks for Pioneer. Now it's Ellis. Double team for a moment, now finds Modesto down low. Puts it up through traffic, and he's going to go to the line.
That's the call he's been looking for all night. He's been going against these taller players and trying to get some arms thrown at him.
Glenn picks up his 2nd of the night on this play.
Nice.
Modesto rolls it in. And he goes 2 for 2 at the line,
Yep.
making it a 20-point game. Thayer across half court. Guarded closely by Millette. Now Redeker pulls off up top. Leaning to his left, handoff back. Loose ball, Skorowski picks it up. Here comes Skorowski. He's got Ellis, and it is a double dribble.
Oh,
I was going
wow.
to say, I'm surprised they didn't call something on that, and they did. That is the right call.
It's a great feed, though. Good attempt by Skorowski to start to watch the fundamentals here. Yeah, this Frontier team has really been stepping out on the big stuff in anticipation and the fear of this dominating force.
Now Redeker with all kinds of room, pitches it out. Glenn gets pushed back out by the Hawks defense, and Thayer slows it down. Calling out a play as he drops back to the logo. Now it's McClelland. Back to Thayer, looking to hand it off. It's Redeker. Thayer dropping down low, and a high dribble, almost picked off by Modesto. He's got to get back fast. McClelland. Now, here come the Panthers trying to capitalize. A high shot goes wide, but he draws a foul. Frazier with his 3rd of the night.
Yep, a lot of fouls stacking up for the Red Hawks. It's their 4th in the corner, 1 away from opponents.
McClelland. He now hits 15 on the night with that made. And he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Ellis, it's going to the Red Hawks. .438 to go. Another good point of play for the Panthers is they've been pretty clean this game.
Yeah.
Only 1 foul so far in this 4th quarter.
Holds
Millette deep. Oh my goodness!
Dang. What a shot right in his face.
Now trying to break through the press, and they do. Slowing it down is Redeker. Taking a very low dribble right down by his ankles. Trying to get past Ellis on the far side. Hands it off to McClelland. Now it's Thayer taking it back up top. Sees a lane, drives, puts up the floater, and he draws a foul.
Is that on?
I believe the signal was to Skorowski, which would only be his 2nd, but it's this, yes, it is Skorowski. His 2nd, team's 5th of the quarter, makes it. And what else can you expect from Braden Thayer? I mean, the kid is phenomenal.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
2 for 2. 25 on the night. Skorowski tries the answer. Too far. Boards not there. And it's taken away by Millette. Can't capitalize. Frazier pitches it back out. Ellis, deep three. Got it!
Oh, shot.
It's been Ellis and Millette who've been scoring pretty much all of the points for the Redhawks in this game, both with over 15 now, as McClelland goes down. 3-ball, Thayer, too far. Millette gets the board, sends it down far. Ellis, nice pass, can't get the finish. Now Millette gets the boards, takes it back out. Millette double teamed into the baseline, and he stepped out. And now it seems there's some conversation. No, there is a timeout.
Yeah. Last one for the Redhawks. Pioneer hasn't taken a single one. They know their game.
3:21 left in the game. 17-point lead for Pioneer. Getting cut down a little bit by the Redhawks, but time really running short. And they got to be near perfect coming off of their last timeout here if they really want to have a shot at this game. There is still just enough time for that, but it's going to run out fast if they can't get something going quick. They also have already given the Panthers the bonus. I mean, everything's kind of going against them in this game, and it has been ever since the start of the second half.
Yeah, any glimmer of hope they have in this last game is slowly fading. As you said, they have given already a bonus to the other team just by that foul there. They now have 3.5 minutes left with no timeouts. Pioneer has all of them. They won't need to take them, though. They can just do what they're doing. Yeah, they're not shutting down what they need to. They've been really missing out on the key things.
But a 17-point lead with 3:21 to go is the situation the Panthers find themselves in. Redhawks are trailing as they have the inbound. And it's Skorowski who takes it up, turns his back to the defense, and now it's Ellis. Dancing around the perimeter on the left side. Spin move, walking in, gets held up and stripped by McClelland. Stretch pass deflected. Frazier moves it the other way. Now it's Ellis. Sees the other side of the court. Millette for three. Got it!
Shot.
Breaks 20 on the night. And now Redeker slows it down. Thayer making sure his team plays smart here. Here comes Glazier. Over to Werner. Back to Jackson Glazier. Trying to get it to Thayer and almost taken away by Millette. They have to drop back. 15 to shoot. Redeker thinking about it. Jab step, drive, jumper over Ellis. Not there. And loose boards. And Skorowski comes up with it. Spin move stays alive.
Wow.
Now here come the Redhawks. Skorowski through traffic puts it up and it doesn't go. Can't believe there wasn't a foul on that play as Skorowski was calling for it. Now it's Redeker, thought about it. Sees the backdoor try. Oh, would have been a beautiful bucket if McClelland had made it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's Millette getting past McClelland. 3-ball, high bounce, and no one there for the boards.
Directly on target, just a tiny bit too far.
McClelland taking it across, guarded by Frazier. And Redeker taking it slow. Pioneer playing very smart here. And now backdoor try, and it's a foul against Ellis.
3 of the 4 captains for the Frontier team now, 4 fouls, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they are.
Wow. This is really most definitely the final chokehold against the Redhawks.
Thayer made his first one and goes 1 for 2. Boards loose, ripped away, and Pioneer gets to take some more time off the clock here. Thayer driving and draws a foul. And that is going to be the last one for Max Millette.
It's rough. He's a shining star and a great example, great captain for this team.
A tough way to go out after a hard-fought game, trailing for most of it, but coming back within 20, which is by how much they were trailing by from most of the second half. Thayer tacking on a few more points here. He makes his first again. 27 points on the night for Braden Thayer, leading the charge for Pioneer. Now that's 28. As they're going to stay undefeated, go on a 10-game win streak, stay on top of the Hampshire South Conference.
It's a monumental victory for them.
And stay on top of Division 5, too. Top ranking there. Goodrow passed down low. Durso went through his hands. Of course, sights set on some titles here for the Panthers. They came up one game shy of the championship game in both Western Mass and States. So they're looking to go even further this year with a lot of the same guys, including their front runner, Braden Thayer. Pitch down low, Werner with it, sends it out. Thayer, 10 to shoot. Guarded by Goodrow, screen set up high. Larson picks him up. Thayer off his foot, it's loose. They got to get it off. McClellan deep, too far. And Miller bringing it up for the Red Hawks, moving fast. Larson jab step, gonna look back out. Double teamed, sends it in low. Miller somehow gets it, and now sent the other way. Goodrow for three, off the rim, and the shot clock is dark. Panthers gonna bring it across half court, and that's gonna be it. 28 points for Braden Thayer, and the undefeated season continues for the miraculous Panthers. We'll see them later in the year. Last game of the season for us and them. Going to be a fun matchup as always. But leading the charge for the Red Hawks, Max Millette and Alex Ellis with 21 points for Millette and 17 for Ellis. Tough game on the fouls, though, Tyler. That was their biggest issue, and that's what eventually killed the drive.
Yeah, exactly. They just kept being biting the bug, just being way too aggressive. They had to be. This is a high-tense game. It's their fiercest opponent they'll get all year, but it's not the way we do it. It's all right. Win some, we lose some. We know where we are, and we still have a decent shot in states, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. And
their next game is going to be on Monday, the 20th, against Ludlow here at home. We're looking to, I don't know if we'll be there to cover that one. I think we got a hockey game that day that we'll be playing against. I think that's Oakmont that Greenfield is playing against for hockey. So we'll check that one out. And next time we're back here, I think it's going to be with the girls, but we'll have to wait and see. Final score here, 70-53. Hawks take a tough loss to a very strong Pioneer Panthers team. I've been Mason Smith here with Tyler Wolkowitz, Tom Albert, and Kevin Murphy. Thank you all for tuning in to watch. You've been watching Frontier Community Access Television. Have a great night.